はい、皆さんこんばんは、カルティです。泉さんこんばんはです。はーい。では本日の金曜ロードショーですね。今回はこちらのバックトゥザフューチャーザゲームのパート3やっていきたいと思います。タイトルがシーズンブラウンでしたかね。無事過去のいろいろごたごたを片付けてきたんですけれども、なぜかドクがいなくなってたどり着いた現代ではなんとみたいなところですね。はい、ではやっていきましょう。パーパラパーパーパーパー、はい行きましょう。なんかロックな女の子がいる。ああ、ここですね。ほい。市民ブラウン。なんかこのドクが支配してる街なんですかね。エアバッグも何もついてないからもう完全に首やられてそうな気がするけど。壊れたタイムマシンから脱出せよ。どうやって。
Don't worry, everybody. I'm okay. The billboard broke my fall.
反対側が開くのドア無理やんね。
It's jammed.
ジャムジャム。クラクション。けど、なんかヘッドホンしてなかった？お、気づいた？
What the hell?
Hey, could you give me a Jennifer?
嘘えマジでだいぶパンキッシュだよね。お父さん、おじいちゃんになんかあったんかな。窓ちっちゃ。
This is the dumbest design ever. Jennifer, I need some help.
Martin? It is you. Is that a DeLorean?
デロリアンですよ。
Well, yeah, it's a DeLorean. What else would it be?
How the hell did it get into the billboard like that?
Never mind that. Just give me a hand, okay?
So who are you supposed to be? Luke or Bo?
This isn't funny, Jennifer.
とんでもないな。君変わったね。
Jennifer, you look so different.
That's the general idea of being a nonconformist.
That's not what I meant.
What are you getting at?
気にしないで。
Never mind. I gotta get out of this car.
Good idea.
グレタっていう子やばいやろ。奥さんこんななってたら嫌やんね。降りるの手伝って。
Can you help me down?
Why don't you just jump?
I'll break my neck.
And
ドア開けるの手伝って。いやー、助けを呼んで。
Call someone? A tow truck, maybe.
get real. I'm in enough trouble already. I'm not gonna explain your DeLorean violating a billboard to anyone.
仲ない
You got any rope you can toss me?
All I have is this rusty wrench thing I found in the dirt.
A tire iron. I think that'll do. Toss it here.
マジ
Oh,
か
back off, Martin. This is my whatchamacallit. What do you give me for it?
君変わったね
Jennifer, you look so different.
That's the general idea of being a nonconformist.
That's not what I meant.
What are you getting at?
君の態度変だよ
What's with the attitude?
I'm not having this argument again.
We've argued about this before? I'm guessing you won the argument.
ああ
Never mind. I gotta get out of this car.
Good idea.
レンチの代わりに何をあげるクロスレンチくれない
May I please have the tire iron?
The tire who?
The big metal thing you're holding.
Oh, right. As soon as you offer up a decent trade.
Oh,
本当にそのレンチくれよ
Jennifer, please. This is serious.
This tire thing really has some value to you, huh?
At the moment, yes.
Then it better be a pretty good trade.
何と交換されるんやくれないの
All right, let me think this through.
Don't strain your brain, Geekzilla.
フラスコフラスコぐらいしかないんやけどこれあげますはい
Jennifer! This is all I got.
Is there anything in it? Give it here. It smells like armpits and booze. Irving Kid Tannen, the gangster? Where the hell did you get
It's
this?
a long story. Can I just have the tire iron now?
Heads up!
Thanks.
すげえ
Oh, great. Now what?
お
Oops. Oh.
大丈夫ねえ楽しそうな乗り物
Well, your dorkness, my debt to society is paid. As for you, good luck with your car. Way to stick it to Big Brother. Just don't expect your sudden cry for attention to change anything between us, dig?
Doesn't change what? Look, Jennifer, I think there are some things we need to talk about. Hey, maybe you can give me a lift into town.
Oh, sure, Martin. Climb on in.
Jennifer,
I told you, we're through, McFly. I'll never date such a square again.
my own girlfriend thinks I'm a square? Jesus, could this get any worse?
おおおおおやばなんで倒れたんし
Doc, I could really use your help right about now.
Relax. We've got everything under control.
壁を越えてヒルパレーに潜入せよおい
Well, at least one of the hover wheels work.
これ飛び乗るってこと
Dead. May 15th, 1986. Yeah, the date's right, but... That's not good.
壁を越えて
How the hell do you get
こ
through
こで一
these?
生過ごすのやばいなインターホン
Check. Sibilance.
Who is this? Stop messing with the intercom.
Oh, hi. Can you buzz me in?
Visitors must check in at the north gate.
Oh, North Gate? I'm not walking clear around Hill Valley. There's gotta be another way.
ってことでやっぱりホバーこれでホバーするってこと関係なさげやね。バンダリズム。なんか出てこなかったっけ？ミスターフュージョン。
I don't really feel qualified to repair a nuclear reactor. Maybe it's still under warranty. Well, I guess technically it's way under warranty.
これを使うのにどうしたらいいの？あはーん。これか。
Okay, good. This could be useful. Now think, Marty, think. Well, now that it's off the car, it looks like the power cables for the hover system have disconnected.
ケーブル。
Man, this is the second time I've completely destroyed Doc's time machine. I just shouldn't be allowed to drive it anymore.
タイヤを浮かせるのはどうしたらいい？
I don't really feel qualified to repair a nuclear reactor.
けどレンチも使ってもうたっすね。たらこれに乗るとかでは。
Well, now that it's off the car, it looks like the power cables for the hover system have disconnected.
何をしたらいいや。ヒント。パワー足りない。はい。タイムマシンのパワーはエンジン側の部品から供給される。そしてデロリアンは後ろにエンジンがある。バッテリーを見つけるまで。ミスターフュージョン。ちょっとどこに行くねんどこに行くねんバッテリー、看板
Subtle. Real subtle, Marty.
どこ行くねんこれかあった。
12 volts. Wait, this is the car battery? Must have been installed in 2015 with the Mr. Fusion. Still has plenty of juice.
で、これを直結したらオーバーボ
Let's see
ー
here. Red to positive, black to negative.
トの出来上がり危なすぎるやろどっか行くね
Far out. Okay, Doc, let's see what kind of nightmare alternate timeline I've landed in this time. Okay, Marty. Nothing to be afraid of. It's just an alternate hill valley that's turned my girlfriend into a punk rock vandal. That doesn't mean it's full of post-apocalyptic biker gangs run by armies of Biff clones. Just take a deep breath and remember, we gotta find Doc.
なんかやばそうやねんけどみんなゴルフカートみたいになってますね。 なんだこの世界。あれ警察かな。
It's so clean.
Good morning, citizen.
Good morning to you too, citizen.
やば。
What's going on here, Doc?
アインシュタインがおる。
Jeez, My Hill Valley never looked this good.
Watch where you're going, citizen.
Sorry. Mr. Parker.
That's Officer Parker to you, Martin. Now what's with the outfit? It's Thursday.
Yeah?
Polo shirt Thursday. You're out of uniform. That's a violation of Civic Ordinance 9EEE. And you're not wearing an ID, in direct violation of Ordinance WB 714. What are you up to, citizen?
Polo shirt.
Are you on the pot, citizen? Put your arms up, spread your legs.
Hey, what are you doing?
Quiet. Hold still. Nothing. What's your deal today, McFly?
これお父さんか？
Have you seen Jennifer?
What's it to you? I thought she broke up with you.
Yeah, well, I need to talk to her about that.
Good luck finding her. I usually don't see her unless she's racking up demerits for her art.
Hey, what's with the pat down? What do you think, I'm packing heat?
Heat, contraband,
Contraband?
you know. Booze, smokes, bubblegum, dogs, circus
Bubblegum
peanuts.
is illegal?
Come on, McFly. You're smart enough to know that ignorance of the Civic Ordinance 2XM isn't an excuse.
どういうことだっ
Can
け
you
これ。
tell me where I could find Doc? Citizen Brown?
Are you sure you're an honor student? Where do you think he is at this time of day?
At work?
That's right, working at the courthouse.
科学者にならんかったってこと？
Hey, what's with the pat down? What do you think, I'm packing heat?
Heat,
あ、間違えた。
contraband,
Contraband?
you know. Booze, smokes, bubblegum, dogs, circus
Bubblegum is
peanuts.
illegal?
Come on, McFly. You're smart enough to know that ignorance of the Civic Ordinance 2XM isn't an excuse.
あ、そうか。毒に合ってない時間軸かもしれないですね。そもそも。
I've got to finish my beat. Are you gonna make trouble for me today?
No.
No what?
No, sir.
That's right, citizen.
すごいクリーンやね。
I'm all for recycling, but this is out of control.
なんて新たなヒルバリを調べ、どこを見つける？
Oh, wait, citizen. Are you about to throw something away? Make sure you use the correct receptacle. Hill Valley takes pride in its diverse waste management system. What is the aluminum content of that can? Make sure it goes into the correct blue receptacle. Is that green, clear, or amber glass? It makes a difference. Remember that all consumable wrapping is tagged with a microchip to help us automatically police litter.
やば。そっちの方がなんかゴミやばそうやけど。何これ？観光局、美容室。とりあえず見て回るか。
You are standing in front of the Hill Valley Courthouse. The original courthouse was built in 1885, just 20 years after Hill Valley's incorporation into the state of California. Though the courthouse holds the seat of the local government, it also has been used as a shelter during the recovery period following the 1906 San Francisco earthquake. Most of Hill Valley's community is a result of displaced San Franciscans planting roots after that dreadful disaster. In 1976, the downtown renovation project saw the first major additions made to the courthouse since its original construction. The courthouse was expanded with an additional 128 offices in the new flanking wings, and a new mayoral office added to the original clock tower space. Look closely, and you can still see some of the original courthouse's details preserved in the new international-inspired facade.
長い。韓国
Ministry of Tourism. I can't see why people would want a vacation here.
お前ね。私は行ってみたいですけど、めちゃくちゃカメラを追尾してくる。
The Conformist. Hairstylists always have such clever names, just like coffee shops. E. Brown Industries. That's hopeful.
E. Brown Industries, established in 1945, is the technological enterprise that makes Hill Valley what it is today. Whether it is electric cars running off the city power grid or motion-sensing fence deployment, the radical civil innovations under development at E. Brown Industries are changing the way cities operate. Efficient pedestrian travel, vigilant citizen monitoring, and space-age technologies that preserve the clean and modern appearance of the city. All these amazing advancements are not only making Hill Valley a wonder of the modern civilization, E. Brown Industries also exports its ideas and technology to cities around the world. One such city is Singapore, soon to be recognized as our international sister city.
1980年代って考えたらすごいんかな。図書室
Citizen reading room. I guess there's one in every town.
スイートステイケーション。あ、これはホテル
Stemley's Staycations. The heck is a staycation?
ステイバケーションみたいな。
All Citizens Bank. I don't like the overuse of the word citizen in this timeline.
市民闇酒場みたいなやつあるから。特にソープもあこれ何あれかスープタダでくれるところ
Soups and more. Wholesome soups, fresh vegetables, and soy-based imitation meats. Ugh. Good thing I'm not hungry.
Hey, can't you read? Oh, it's you, McFly.
Leech?
Hey, my bad. I should have wrote the sign in Latin, just so you'd understand.
What sign?
Outway to Unchley. Now eat it, Bay, and let me catch some Z's.
誰これ車でチキンレースしてた人今度は自動追尾のカメラ 80年代にあるってあるんかな、あったんかな。
Remember to keep your name badge on at all times. Not only does it make every citizen seem like your neighbor and friend, it grants you passage at the 3 main city access points. Hill Valley is the country's first fully incorporated gated city. In 1966, Hill Valley petitioned for a special regional exemption from state legislation. Using a tax and property law loophole, the city of Hill Valley managed to consolidate itself into a gated community with special allowances for business and residential zoning. To date, we are the safest and most self-sustaining city in the United States.
サメはサメは飛び出てこないですね。あー、けどここから先行かれへんな。ここ警察署でしょ。規律局。
Bureau of Discipline. That just makes me think about high school.
あれなんもなくない？公園の中かな。こっちに闇酒場が行けず。これは
Look around yourself. Breathe in the fresh air. Enjoy the immaculate scenery and architecture. You are standing among the denizens of the most sociologically advanced city in the world. Hill Valley, a perfect place to live. Let's take a moment to look up at the city's centerpiece, the courthouse, with its ornate clock tower. Look closely. Do you see a silhouette behind the clock? That's our beloved first citizen, Emmett L. Brown, toiling away on new ideas to make Hill Valley the city of tomorrow, today.
What?
Citizen Plus.
Citizen Plus. なんだそうこれ。ありー、回るんや。
Having fun, kid?
That? Who said that?
Attempting to destroy public landmarks is a violation of C-64.
I wasn't trying to destroy it.
Take your demerit.
めっちゃ見られてるんよ。ああ、今回はくれないですね。じゃあ窓口の映画館への道が閉ざされてるの。こっち行こう。ああ、パーカー巡査か。
I've got to finish my beat. Are you gonna make trouble for me today?
No.
No what?
No, sir.
That's right, citizen.
何やのとかみたいな。警備員小屋。
Hey, what do you think you're doing?
Nothing. I'm just standing here.
Loitering, huh?
What is this?
いや、切符
It's
切
a
られた。
demerit. No loitering. So get a move on, citizen.
You gotta be kidding.
やば。開会しよう。これ多分一緒やんね。このインターホンか？ブザ。
Hill Valley Courthouse. How may I help you, citizen?
I need to see Doc, or Citizen Brown.
Do you have an appointment?
No, but...
Then I'm afraid you'll have to wait your turn. Citizen Brown's a very busy man.
That voice sounds familiar.
Oh, おばあちゃんかな。
Biff? Doc? Wait! I need to talk to... you.
知り合いじゃないっぽいね。ビフがそっちに行った？いないね。ナイスのよ。シメ・ブラウンは車の中にいたか、なぜビフと一緒だったか君は疑問を抱いている。そして誰かを答えを知っている。じゃあパカジュンさんに聞いたらいいってこと？あ、ここにおった。
Biff?
Hey, you're George and Lorraine's youngest. Martin, right?
What? You don't know me?
Only by reputation. Brown Cadet of the Month, 3 months running. Impressive. Are you interested in the Citizen Plus program?
What is this Citizen Plus?
It's Citizen Brown's new re-education program, and I'm the first of Hill Valley's Citizen Plus. Pluses. Plus-I?
A re-education program? What the hell?
Please don't swear, Martin. It makes me uncomfortable.
この時代のビフはちょっと気が弱いんかな。そんな服いいね。
Nice clothes. You lose a bet or something?
What do you mean? I'm wearing what everyone's wearing. It's Polo Shirt Thursday. You, my friend, are out of uniform.
So I've heard.
Yeah, well, there's always tomorrow. Hawaiian Shirt Friday.
Great.
金曜日ハワイアロハシャツのに。
Listen, Biff, that car I saw you get out of, was that Doc Brown in there with you?
Ah, Doc! That should be his new nickname. But yeah, that was Citizen Brown. What an inspirational guy.
How'd you get FaceTime with him? He seems so busy.
You got that right, Martin. Citizen Brown's a busy guy, but unfortunately, I'm a special case. See, Martin, I used to be a real bad apple. A real butthead.
あんたが間抜けだって？
You, a butthead? No.
What can I say, Martin? I was always getting into trouble. Too much trouble, what with the booze, the partying, the women. Even my dogs were a pack of trouble. Pack, get it?
Yeah. What does this have to do with Citizen Brown?
Well, after getting in so much trouble, the authorities, they took me in to see Citizen Brown and gave me an ultimatum. Citizen Plus or bust.
シチズンプラスのことをもっと教えて。
I want to know more about Citizen Plus.
And I just can't wait to tell you all about it. Did I mention the swell digital watch you get with the program?
なんのこっちゃ。
You said you get some sort of watch.
Oh, it's a real classy deal. Just look at this state-of-the-art ticker. It's got all sorts of special modes programmed in. I still haven't figured out how to set the time, but I'm sure a smart guy like you could do it no problem.
何これなんかGPS みたいな組み込まれてるだけなんちゃう。囚人と一緒やろこれ。あんたはどうやって
What do you gotta do to be a Citizen Plus?
It starts with an application. They take a complete medical evaluation and give you a stack of contracts to fill out.
It sounds boring already.
But then you get an appointment with Citizen Brown in about 2 years.
2 years?
He's very busy keeping Hill Valley running. The only time he deviates from his schedule is when some Looney Tune is running around racking up demerits. Fortunately, that almost never happens.
なるほど。通告書みたいなのがいっぱい出ればいいってことなのかな。
So what's the point of Citizen Plus?
Well, it may not be as noticeable for an upstanding citizen like yourself, but the hypnotherapy sessions help to tame the urges to break the rules.
Whoa. Hypnotherapy?
Well, sure, Martin. Why, it makes obedience automatic.
Obedience? This is some kind of brainwashing?
That's a good way to think about it. scrubbing all those nasty thoughts right out of your noggin.
We happy few みたいになってきたな。
It's voluntary, right?
Sure, for the pilot program, but eventually it'll be mandatory for everybody.
Mandatory? Are you nuts?
Nah, I used to be nuts. But now, thanks to the Citizen Plus program, I'm probably the sanest guy in Hill Valley.
いややろ、そんな。
Okay, let's stop talking about Citizen Plus right now.
Okay.
So, about all the bad things you used to do.
Gosh, Martin, I really don't like dredging up the past. But, alright, if it'll help you make a decision about Citizen Plus.
You said something about booze?
Beer, rum, whiskey, wine coolers, you name it, I drank it. Not only did I drink it, I smuggled it into Hill Valley too.
Chip off the old block, huh?
Used to be I'd knock your block off for a comment like that. But yeah, I guess I was following in Pop's crummy footsteps.
禁酒されてるんや。
So there's no booze in Hill Valley?
Nope. Sure, someone tries to sneak some in every now and then, but cops like Officer Parker over there always catch them sooner or later.
Why'd your dogs get you in trouble? You weren't running dog fights, were you?
No, nothing that bad. I just used to have a lot of dogs.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing, other than them keeping the neighbors up all night, lunging at old people, and eating all the squirrels in the park. In fact, I'm ashamed to say it was my out-of-control dogs that were directly responsible for the banning of dogs throughout Hill Valley.
You don't sound very ashamed.
Oh, I am. Very, very ashamed.
ジェニファーどうなるんやろうね。関わってくるんかな。
What kind of trouble did you get into with women? They weren't hookers?
No, nothing like that. It's just that I wasn't always discreet about my affections.
What?
Public displays of affection, Martin. You know, necking and such.
That's illegal?
Oh, yeah.
じゃあ、なんかそれがジェニファーとあったんかもしれない
You
ですね。
seriously got in trouble for PDAs?
You bet. The Browns always say that behaviors that excite your privates should be kept in private. Or maybe it's just Citizen Edna who says
やっ
that.
ぱエドナのせいでこうなったってこと
Let's change the subject.
Thanks. I don't like talking about my old nasty self.
Do you think I could get to see Citizen Brown if I did all the bad stuff you used to do?
I guess, but why would you want to act like that?
So you won't break any rules anymore?
Can't. The Citizen Plus treatment makes it physically impossible for me to break rules.
どうやって
How so?
Now I get physically ill if I try to break a rule.
やばいな。へえ。いや、10年以上前にこんなゲームがあったんが、ちょっとやってみたかったな。
How's your re-education holding up?
Still incapable and uninterested in breaking the rules.
まあいいよ。多分、ジェニファーもう一回見つけて、あ、いた。この辺でブチュッとかませば、一発でアウトでしょ。
What's Jen up to now?
行くぜ。マーティの声はめっちゃくちゃ似てるんですけど、別人らしいです。はい、じゃあ、ブチュッといきますか。なんか
They bricked up the entrance to the old speakeasy.
網目のなんか怪しいな。
It's just another brick in the wall.
こっちも行ける？
That leads to the soup mo. Leech is in there. I'd rather he come out here.
こっから向こう行けそうな感じですね。木材。ラクト。
That junk looks awfully familiar. 50 years familiar. Leech and the whoosh bags. Never heard of him.
No, you wouldn't have. They don't play much punk on those smooth jazz stations you listen to.
Smooth jazz? I couldn't possibly be that square, even in an alternate timeline.
じゃあ、やるぞ。
Jen!
You got a problem?
Give me a can of spray paint. I got an urge to paint something.
Happy little trees? Get yourself a watercolor kit. I'm not sharing my wall.
まあ多分すごい声優さんなんでしょうね。癖的なもの。
What's the deal, Jennifer? You left me stranded outside the city gates.
Yeah, that was pretty rotten, wasn't it? I'm such a horrible role model. Better get away before I corrupt you.
いいとも。
Look, I don't know what you got against me in this time, lately, but I'm here to make things right. I've missed you, you know?
Take a look at me, Martin. Do I look like the kind of girl that would hang around the president of the Junior Brown Brigade?
I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but I gotta admit, I kinda like you like this.
Oh, Barf?
あ、けど、ちゃんと一応プロシャツ着てるんやね。守ってるは守ってるんか。
Hill Valley's totally screwed up, but I got a plan to fix everything.
You do, huh?
I'm gonna go talk to Citizen Brown and get him to make it all better.
That sounds like the kind of plan you'd come up with, weirdo.
Citizen Brown is a really great guy.
You're wasting your breath, Martin. I don't buy into all that happy talk.
No, really, this crazy police state wasn't his idea. It'll all get undone once I have a good talk with him.
You know, I almost feel sorry for you.
So do you spend most of your time vandalizing public property?
Don't even think about snitching on me, unless you want this spray can up your...
No, listen, you got me wrong. I'm looking to, break a few rules myself.
You?
Do you know where I could score some forbidden materials?
Do I strike you as somebody who would possess illegal substances?
Kinda, yeah.
And you strike me as somebody who would turn in somebody like me. Next topic.
人前でイチャつくのが禁止って本当?
This ban on public displays of affection bites.
Hey, you're talking about my most favoriteest legal infraction of all.
何?
Yeah?
Not with you. Ew.
何?
This law against public kissing is a load of bull, right?
Yeah, this town is full of it. What are you gonna do?
Protest. That's what. Let's go stage a public kiss-in.
Let's not and say we did.
ありま。振られました。
What do you know about harboring dangerous animals?
あ、そっか、犬も禁止されてるってことか。
Oh, lighten up.
奥さんがなんか知らん男と何してるんや。イチャついてんのか。
Isn't graffiti a major infraction?
You'd think, but after Big Brown had all those buildings coated in that Teflon polymer junk a couple years ago, graffiti's been knocked down to a 2 demerit offense. Go fig.
ペロってあげるってこと?
On second thought, maybe I don't want to know any more about breaking the rules.
Wuss.
僕たち結ばれる運命なんだ。
You act like I'm a turnoff, but I don't buy it. We were meant to be together.
Look, just because I let you tag along to a couple concerts doesn't mean we're Romeo and Juliet. I mean, sure, you're a little cute, but you're into all this honor student crap.
Honor student?
And I'm into more interesting things. And guys.
素敵な男の子って
You going out with someone else? I bet I can make you forget him.
Sorry, Martin, but you just don't rate anymore.
プランに会いに行ってくるよ。
It won't be long before I see Citizen Brown.
Hey, can I come with you?
You want to see Citizen Brown too?
Yeah. Maybe he can give me a heart when he gives you a brain.
Couldn't hurt to ask.
OK、じゃあ
Your paint's starting to streak.
Ah!
デメリットの束が。
Oh, they look like parking tickets. Do I gotta pay a fine or something?
いやーけどなんかこう見たことない姿を見るっていうのはまあそれはそれでみたいなところもあるんですかね。これは登られへんのか。どうしよう。規約違反。
Give me a can of spray paint. I got an urge to paint something.
Happy little trees? Get yourself a watercolor kit. I'm not sharing my wall.
Oh, what gives? I thought I fixed Jennifer's existence.
これちょっと使ってみる？
Like I want to remind anyone that the new me couldn't get a date to prom.
どこで規約破ろう。あ、なんか来た。
Look out, son!
お母ちゃんやん。
Mom?
あれほら。
Martin!
Oh, hey, Mom. So, what? Are you out here shopping or something?
Oh, shopping? Who shops anymore? No, it's that time of the month for me again. For my civic duty. I'll be polishing the statue all day.
Oh, right. What's with the golf cart, Mom?
Now, Martin, I know you're embarrassed to be driving around in last year's model, but we really can't afford the 86s yet.
What about my truck?
No one owns a truck in Hill Valley. Martin, are you sure you're feeling okay?
Yeah. I must have had a really vivid dream last night.
Well, I hope your dream world was more fun than this one. Could you do me a favor? I forgot to give your father my timesheet for last week, and now Mr. Nosy is convinced that I'm hiding something from him.
Timesheet?
Aren't they annoying? But Citizen Brown always says, a scheduled life is a happy life. Anywho, could you be a dear and drop it off at the house? Here, take the car.
Actually,
I know, dear. Love you too. I'd give you a kiss, but you know what that gets ya. Don't forget to pick me up this evening.
今やったらよかったよ。ロレインさんね、魅惑の深海パーティーみたいに。カルバン・クラインの話ですよね。電気自動車これ使えるんか？おお、いける。
Well, it's not the truck, but I guess it'll do.
これ楽しそう。どこ行くねん。あ、お家帰ってきた。
I don't know, John. Isn't this illegal?
What isn't illegal in Hill Valley?
What if Citizen Brown's watching?
Don't worry, nobody can see us here.
He's a peeping Tom. Ah! Dad.
Try to warn your old man the next time, okay?
なんでピーピングトムっていう
You
の
got hit with some more demerits, Nathan. Good on you, I say. Sure. Never trust a guy with less than 1,000 demerits, am I right?
人ゴール。
Oh, it's recording. I don't want to mess up Dad's work.
Hey, demerit? Hey, what for? Insufficiently polished shoes. Good day, citizen.
よくわからへんな。
Hey, what's my guitar doing out here?
Your mother and I convinced you to give it up, remember? Rock and roll music is frowned on by the Brown administration. It sets a poor example for all the kids who look up to you as a model of studiousness and moral gravity. And besides, you're not very good.
Come on, Dad. I need that guitar.
Give me one good reason why I should give it back to you.
Because...
ミュージックは体に良い。
Music is good for you. It improves your mental performance.
Then take up the piccolo. Leave the electric guitar to the rebels and malcontents.
なるほど。ガソリン車もけどもうなくなるんすもんね。将来的にこんな社会が訪れるんですかね。
Certain girl is only gonna like me if I can play the guitar.
A certain girl? You don't mean...
Jennifer.
Oh, Martin. Why are you fixated on that little hellion? She's nothing but trouble.
Yeah, my kind of trouble.
And besides, the way you play guitar, you're only gonna drive her further Go ahead, son. Do your worst.
Thanks, Dad.
なるほど。タピアと思ってるってことか。
Another day in Hill Valley.
いやー、これ助かりましたね。
Place to live. That wasn't a note of irony in your voice,
でも
was it?
これをジェニファーの前でパンパンパンパンパンパンパンってやったらいいってことでしょ。なんか一瞬フロッピーディスクみたいなのでいいだけど。まあいいか。あれなんかお父ちゃんに渡せみたいに言ってなかったっけ。ロレインのタイムか。
It's a detailed list of my mom's daily activities. She brushed her teeth for 4 minutes this morning.
Good morning, Mrs. Brown. Please address us.
I saw Mom downtown. She told me to give this to you.
Thanks.
Say, what gives around here?
Ah, you know, the usual. Keeping tabs on Hill Valley through my trusty bank of monitors. Always on the lookout for some interesting footage.
Interesting. What do you mean, interesting?
What kind of silly question is that? I've been gathering candid documentary footage for Citizen Brown's promotional videos for over a year now. I know your mother doesn't approve of my work, but wait a minute. You say you saw Lorraine? 11 to 12 hair salon, 12 to 12:20 lunch at soup mo counter, cream of asparagus with crackers.
What was that?
You know your mother's problems. If she slips up again, it could mean demerits for the whole family. There she is, polishing the statue in the park. Just like the schedule dictates. Oh, then everything's fine. Good. Unless... How was she when you spoke to her? Lucid? Sober?
Huh?
Whoa, Dad, what are you telling me? Are you saying Mom's a drunk?
Shh. I don't know for sure that your mother has relapsed into her old ways, but she's been acting very odd lately, almost as if she didn't like my constant supervision. Confidentially, I suspect she's got a flask hidden somewhere, probably very near the spot where she's working right now. Do me a favor, son, will you? See if you can worm the truth out of her. She won't confide in me, but she may be less guarded with you. Double rations this week if you help your old man out. What do you say? That's a good boy.
Okay, Dad, we need to talk.
あ、なんか隠してた？
What were you hiding when I came in just now?
Hiding? I don't know what you're talking about, son.
Come on, I saw it. It was a videotape, right?
I might as well tell you. After all, you'll be 18 soon.
Tell me what?
Hill Valley under Citizen Brown is not quite the contented town you were led to believe it was.
Masaka!
You're kidding.
This isn't a criticism of the great man himself, of course, or his sainted wife, Edna. No one's worked harder than they to apply the most advanced social planning techniques to our municipality. But...
What?
Confidentially, not everybody appreciates it. A great many citizens, perhaps even the majority, actively resent the Brown administration. They don't say so publicly, of course. But in private, well, just listen.
I tell you, Bert, this regime is a joke. They're all laughing at us over in Fairfax.
A toast to Citizen Brown. May his beloved courthouse be struck by lightning. Shh, Agnes, you're awful. Are you coming to the town square, Lester? Citizen Brown's about to give another speech.
Citizen Brown can kiss my
Well, you get the idea.
It sounds like people can't stand what the Browns have done to Hill Valley.
Not everyone. Only around 50%, maybe 60.
Does Citizen Brown know?
He should. Whenever I send copies of my raw footage to the Public Relations Department over at the courthouse, I get a memo telling me how much Citizen Brown thanks me for my service. But how could he see those videos and not do anything about it?
Maybe you should take your tapes directly to Brown.
Oh, I don't know about that. I mean, sure, he might appreciate my bringing these problems to his attention and reward me for my public service, but then again, they say it's never wise to be the bearer of bad news.
なるほど。
Why don't you give me those videotapes? I'll take them to Citizen Brown.
Thanks for offering, son, but I don't want to get you involved. Citizen Brown won't like what he sees on them, and I wouldn't want you to get the brunt of his displeasure, not to mention the displeasure of all the folks on the tapes. Once they find out I recorded them, no, I'm not letting these tapes out of my sight. It's too dangerous.
Lorraine はお母さんの話だね。
It's about Mom. How'd she get to be such a mess? This isn't how she is in my perfect world.
You're right, it's a real puzzle. Because of course we both know Hill Valley is a perfect world, but for some peculiar reason, the harder I try to get her to conform to the rules, the more she slips up. Something on your mind?
It's about me.
I'm all ears.
I'm trying to understand why Jennifer broke up with me in this time, recent past.
Are you still mooning over that girl? Forget her! She's bad news. Why, my surveillance cameras have caught her doing things that are completely against the Hill Valley Code.
I don't want to know.
Kissing boys. Sitting with boys in cars. I've kept quiet about it for her father's sake, but believe me, you're well rid of her.
Is there anywhere you expect me to be, like, right now?
Well, I did expect you to be up at the lake until tomorrow with that math-and-magic competition, so I guess your time is pretty much your own right now.
Okay, different subject.
Yeah?
なんかいっぱい選択肢あるな。二人とも知っている誰かについて。
It's about someone we both know.
Yes?
David and Linda. No, I thought maybe you had.
Not in ages. As far as I know, he's still working for the big city newspaper, and she's still in that women's boarding house. I'll never understand why they decided to leave Hill Valley.
Have you ever spent time with Citizen Brown?
Well, of course I'm in the audience for every one of his public addresses.
One-on-one, I mean.
Oh, no. He'd never notice a common Sector L citizen like me. But I dream that someday he'll recognize me for my public service, and maybe let me shake his hand.
めちゃめちゃ尊敬されてる。ほら、なんで反対勢力みたいなものやろな。
Something on your mind?
とりあえずもうええよ。
Well,
ギタ
I'll
ー
leave you to
弾
your
いてき
snooping.
まーす。
Supervising, son. Supervising.
I'll leave you to it.
Right.
Hey, demerit. Hey, what for? Insufficiently polished.
ロレインの隠し事は箱またはお母ちゃんの隠し事
What's the problem, citizen?
Oops, wrong number.
お母ちゃんの隠し事今ここでちゃうか。早くて助かるよね。酒飲んどるんか悪い。
Mom?
いきなりすぎるやろ。酒について聞くとか言って。
Mom, are you drinking again?
Don't be silly, dear. Booze is illegal, you know.
Yeah, Mom. It's just that Dad mentioned...
Your father. Why, I just can't get away from his prying eyes. Always spying, always watching. You mind your own business, George.
Now, Lorraine, this is for your own good. I know you're keeping a secret from me.
What?
It's mine to keep.
Dad! Mom! Knock it off, you two!
Now, you listen here, young man. This is an adult matter between your mother and me.
Dad, I know, but your way isn't working. You gotta give her some space here.
Huh? Where'd she go?
Mom?
Aha! I knew it. What is that in your hand? Rum? Gin? A wine cooler?
For your information, it's brass cleaner. I have a job to do here, you know.
Lorraine.
No.
Lorraine, I'm just trying to look out for you. You know the kind of trouble we can get into if you're drinking again.
George, I wouldn't be so on edge if you weren't suffocating me all the time.
Was that an admission?
An admission of how smothered I am by you?
怖っ。何かを隠している。あはあー、そういうことか。違反切符ください。あれこれ動かせへんかったっけ。あ、これか。これで見えないの？ああ。
What happened? What the heck am I looking at?
Yes.
どこ行った？どこ行ったの本当に？あれ？いない。あれ？どこ行った？お母ちゃん？あれ？あ、どこ入ってった？お母ちゃんはお母さんどこ行ったん？ん？あれ教授に見つかる前になんとかしよう。ロイリンいないんですけど。急いでロレインを取り押さえる。どこにおんねん。 ああ、おったおったおったおったおった。
Mom, now that Dad isn't watching.
Oh, Martin.
Is that a flask, Mom?
Flask? Don't be ridiculous.
Look, it's okay, Mom. Get a hold of yourself.
Oh, your father's right. I'm backsliding. But it's been so hard, what with your brother and sister leaving, and then your father getting obsessed with his monitors, and...
Let me take care of the flask. Dad doesn't have to know anything about it.
Oh, thank you, sweetheart. I couldn't bear the thought of facing your father over this.
Oh, it's so yeah. 終わり？これもしてますけど。
This timeline sucks. Mom and Dad are fighting again. Mom's drinking. It's like everything documented to fix things is falling apart. Time to get some attention.
ロレインパート終わったってこと？または、だから、ちょっと一回ギター弾きに行ってみていいですか？いない。
She missed a spot. That leads to the soup mo. Leech is in there. I'd rather he come out here. That leads to the soup mo. Leech is in there. I'd rather he come out here.
やつと中で何をしとるん？なんかしてる。
Okay, okay. Welcome to Soup Mode, where soup is just... Oh, it's you. This better be important, McFly.
Leech, was that Jennifer?
Well, A, it's none of your business, and B, seeing as she ain't your chick no more, yeah.
Okay, now this timeline is really pissing me off.
なるほど。いやけどなんかそのドラえもんみたいな世界の話じゃなくてなんかんいやけど同じ時間軸に2人おったりするもんね。ちょっとその辺もう一回映画見ないと分かんないですけど、この世界にはマティは1人だけなんじゃないですか？
You and Jennifer? Really?
Oh, is the poor little nerd jealous?
Well, yeah, and a little disgusted.
That's probably the soup.
いやー、まあ、実際の時代のルートではないやろうけど、なんか嫌やね。はい。
What's on the menu?
Soup.
Just soup?
And more.
ここにもあるの？
Falls under the more category.
We got meat loaf. It's made with textured wheat protein.
No thanks. Where are the free samples?
Here. I keep them behind the counter.
何これ？
Oh God.
If you puke, you're cleaning it up, wuss.
I can't finish this.
何これ？
Not my problem.
かびたウインナーみたいな。
Why are the samples behind the counter? I can't leave them out, dude. There's a DOG running around town, and he keeps going after the sample tray, knocking them all over the ground. A dog? Wait, these samples haven't been on the ground, have they? Geez, McFly, relax. They're fresh. Mostly.
3秒ルールだ。
What are those things?
Those are the liver and peas with soy cheese hot dogs.
Ew.
You and me both, brown noser.
ジェニファーという時は注意するんだな。
You better treat Jen with respect, Leech.
Hey, I got nothing but respect for Jennifer. Respect for her eyes, for her hips, the way she wriggles when she...
Hey!
Now, that dork that let her get away, there's a loser that I got no respect for.
やったー。
See ya.
Smell you later.
乗られず友達になるといいだろう。なるほど。
Even screwed up Nutso Hill Valley doesn't deserve that smell.
これ持ってかれへんのかな。おお。
Hey, there's that mangy. Go get him, McFly.
動物アレルギーなの？あ、どこ行った？スプレーいただいていきますね。武器ボックス。
My spray can?
Oh.
Dork. What is it now?
めっちゃ変わってくる。
You and Leech, Jennifer?
Hey, don't badmouth Leech. There's a lot more to him than soup, you know.
Like what?
For one thing, he wields an axe like nobody's business.
So you got yourself a new guitar player.
What can I say? I'm a girl who appreciates a hot lick.
Yeah, I remember. Come on, Jennifer. Nobody in town plays guitar like me.
I'm talking electric guitar, Martin. I'm gonna be honest, the ukulele has to go.
I can outplay your loser boyfriend any day of the week.
You're that desperate to get to first base.
Did you say first or fourth?
I'd give you 2.5. But first you gotta prove you've got better fingers than Leech. You ready to throw down?
I was born ready.
You got a guitar?
Never leave home without it.
Hold on.
What?
You can knock on my door anytime.
Hold it, we got company.
McFly, what's that was doing here?
He says he can outplay you.
I
I told him, there's no one in Hill Valley better than you. You wanna go prove it?
The Ring of Rock?
Don't crush him too bad. Just teach him a lesson.
何これ？持ち上げ。何してんの？あ、みんなこうやってやる。わけわからへんな。何やこれ。何のバトルかしら。やばいやばいやばい。嫌やろ。いや、これギター上手くても嫌やねんけど。ああ、大変に上がってるよ、これ。ねえ。ああ、大丈夫。どこ行く？いかん、あ、はまってきて、これ。ああ、 ジャンプしようかな。違う。ジャンプの音の方がでかい。お手上げです。
You cut my cord, you asshole!
Somebody should have cut it a long time ago, McFly.
ありがとう。
The winner and undefeated champion of Hill Valley.
もうちょっと死ぬとこやった。危ない。
Well, back to work. See you, loser.
I can't believe you'd let him get away with that. He totally broke the rules.
There are no rules in rock and roll, Martin. That's why a guy like
おい、だから
you
今
shouldn't
この瞬
compete.
間にやったらえジェニファーとより戻して人前で注目をどうやってあんな集大さらしてどうやって戻ったらいいんですか。このお酒でもあげたらいいかな。めっちゃ面白かったですね。はい。
Another one? What is it with you and flasks? I'll stick with the one I've got. Thanks.
なんやってデメリットの束をあげたらいいかな。
It's got my name on it. They couldn't do anything with this.
で、ソーセージ。
Giving this to any person would be an act of cruelty.
じゃあこれをここにあげて。
Decency prevents me from leaving this here.
No?
He's got to be hiding in here somewhere. I bet you're under here. Not a sign of him.
どこ行った？ジェニファーとどうやって寄り戻したらいいの？あとこの世で一番の枠あるあるみたいにしたいってこと枠あるって言ったねむちゃくちゃやね。はいはいはい。
Where could he be hiding?
どこにおったっけ？ここ？
Stay put now, boy. Wherever you are.
な違う。
Not a sign
パー
of
レット
him.
の後ろにおった。時間切れ？持ってた。パレットの後ろやね、多分。よいしょ。
Where could he be hiding?
ここ。
You in there, Einie? Or whatever your name is these days?
あ、違うんか。
Not a sign of him.
ちょっと待って。運要素高すぎるよ、これ。次、じゃあソファーかな。こう、いちいち他のとこ行くの勘弁してほしい。違う、そっち行きたくないね。
Where could he be hiding?
もうちょっとじっくり見た方がいいんかな。いなくない？尻尾が見えてるとこでもないもんね。じゃあここ。
Come on out, Einstein. I'm your pal. In another timeline.
全然違う。これ見つからへん。どうしたらいいんよ。彼利口すぎてどこに隠れているか推測するの困難だ。犬の足跡が残っていれば推測する必要はない。塗りたて中、板の上にジェニファーのスプレーを使ってみよう。ジェニファーのスプレー、ここに入ってるのかな。気づかへんやろ。はい。
It would look better blue.
ゴミっぽいしたね。飛んだ悪い。なんで一回わざわざこっちに連れてこられるんやろ。そこの場でよくない？お、足はついてたで。
Now we're in business.
オッケーオッケーオッケー。で、これどうしたらいい？ここにソーセージぶち込んだらいいってこと？
Decency prevents me from leaving this here.
違うんかい。
Outsmarted you, didn't I? Oh, don't be like that, Einie.
はい、ソーセージあげましたね。
Look, Einie, I've got a treat for you. Attaboy.
おえのやつ、よう渡すな。大した好きなんかな、これ。
See, I'm not such a bad guy, right?
食べた。
Whoa, whoa, okay. I guess I've won you over. I wish they were all this easy. Huh? What is it, boy? Einstein, wait! No!
Oh, rabies! Rabies! Help! Down! Sit! Play dead!
Officer Parker,
subdue that beast at once!
Einstein, sit!
なんで建物のモチーフにしてるんやろ。
If he bites me, you'll be in a world of trouble, citizen.
やれ！やっちまえ！
Wait, I know that creature. Officer Parker, that's the stray that keeps escaping the kennel. I thought he was muzzled.
I took the muzzle off.
You what?
That's right, he's my dog now.
Citizen, you are in violation of Statute 357K.
Parker, demerit this hooligan at once. I'll return this creature to the kennel.
Yes, ma'am.
Filthy, wretched beast.
Don't worry, Einie. Once I fix all this, you'll be back with Doc and romping through time.
Now stay out of trouble, unless you want a visit from Citizen Brown.
Ren が隠しているものを見つけるがいい。隠しているものを見つけるがいい。おいん。アインシュタインどうなるん？殺処分されるの？嘘やろ。はい。
There's gotta be a better person to show this to.
あ、お父ちゃんに見せてこいってこと？それはなんか負けた気がするな。ジェニファーをどうにかしたいんやけど、どうにもならへんの。 どうにもならへんのか。
McFly, you're a real buzzkill, you know that?
あ
See ya.
あ、ギター勝負で語れへんかったらあかんのか。あれはちょっともうしんどいから言うから。じゃあ一回お家に帰りましょうね。二度とあんなバトルしたくない。これでいいかな。はい。
There's gotta be a better person to show this to.
Hey, I hear you got hit with some more demerits, Nathan.
Huh?
Good on you, I say.
どういうこと？
Never trust a guy with less than 1,000 demerits, am I right?
もう今日分からへんの。誰に？はあ。なるほど。全然違いましたね。
Hands up, citizen. Assume the position.
Here goes nothing.
There better be apple juice in this.
Why don't you open it and find out?
Don't get smart with me.
名前書いてるんじゃん。
I knew you were no good, McFly.
Officer Parker, what seems to be the problem here?
Citizen McFly, ma'am. Came strolling up with a 181B violation in his pocket.
Ugh. You, young citizen, where did you get that booze?
Nowhere?
Is he being smart with me?
Yeah, he played that attitude on me as well.
Could we just fast forward the lecture and just get this over with already?
No! Officer, demerit him severely. And as for the alcohol, drop it into the recycling bin.
With pleasure, ma'am.
何それ?
Now, keep your nose clean, or you'll find yourself in front of Citizen Brown.
だいぶキップ溜まってるけど。ジェニファーとよりを戻して人前に注目。マジもう一回バトらなあかんのなあ。あんなもん語れへんって。もうだってこっちの体力ゼロになるから。やるか。
Yeah?
Come on, Jennifer, give me a chance. I'm not the guy you think you know.
Well, that stunt with the car was impressive. But let's face it, Leach is the better guitar player.
And what? That makes him a better boyfriend?
Well, duh! The better the guitar player, the better the kisser. It's a fact. You can look it up.
ほんまに奥さんのやったらなんかもうちょっと別のなんかアプローチの方法あるんちゃう?
I want a rematch.
Ooh, you got nerves, McFly.
やりとうない。
You really want to be
やりとう
humiliated
な
like
い。
that again?
It's nothing but a poser. I got the technique.
いや一緒なんよやって
Want
た
a
こと。
sample?
Maybe. If you can
も
beat
うや
Leach.
だ。
I already swatted you once, McFly. Shouldn't you be lying in the gutter?
I was, but then your mom threw me out.
What'd you say, my mother?
Try not to leave any scars, baby.
服どこやっただって動いたら動いた方向に一緒に動いてくるもんね。どうやって買ったらいいのこいつ。おや、こんなすごい。ピロロピロロじゃないんやって。じゃあ決めポーズ。やられてるやん。こんなん叶わへんて。逆にお手を上げるみたいな。右に動きます。あら
Hey, you looking for a fight?
We just had one. I beat you. Again.
全然勝たらへん。
Well, that was fun. I'll see you later.
Love is a battlefield.
何どうやってリーチは汚い手を使う。自信過剰だ。そして気をつけて彼はズルをする。多分彼は倒れたアンプの扱いがそれほど上手ではない。あ、アンプの前でキックしろってこと？オッケーオッケーオッケー。そういうの先に教えてもらっていいですかね。
Yeah?
リマッチだ。
Leech might think he's got chops, but I invented rock and roll.
Ooh, nice axe. Your mommy buy that for you?
Again?
What can I say? I'm a glutton for punishment.
Then ye shall feast.
To the victor go the hickeys.
ああ、もうここでキックしとったってこと？あ、それやめて。それやめて、それやめて。はい、じゃあ。俺は台に上がっていいんかな、これ。アンプの方へ。来た。罠とも知らずに。よし。おお、こっちの方がいいぞ。聞きました、こっちのピロロ。決めポーズ。台の上に登ろわんと。くな。そうで。台に登らなあかんのかな。あ、違うわ。これじゃない。やめてもう。死ぬ。これどうしたい？アンプの、でキック？あ、決めポーズかな。なんて不毛の戦い。終わらへんやってしまった。どういうことだって、もうジェニファーが眉潜めてるやんか。お手上げよ、もうこんなもん。どうアンプ？ いや、これほぼほぼお手上げよね。どうしたらよかったん？終わらへんねんけど。ああ。いやいや、ええねんけど、ええねんけど。あの台なんか操作しろってこと？めっちゃやるやん。どうしたらいい？危ない危ないそういうことか。
Martin McFly, that was totally awesome.
What can I say? Some guys got it and some guys don't.
You broke my headstock.
I think I've got a new idol. Come here.
Wait, I got a better idea. What was it you called me? A square?
A girl's entitled to make a mistake, isn't she? Oh.
ようやるな。なんかもう動きがトムとジェリーみたいな。めっちゃ面白かったんやけど。開けませんよ。こっちいい感じなんでね。ちょっと待って。あかんあかんあかん。あんまりこんなディープなことしてたら YouTube から訴えられるから。どうしたらいい？窓。
Hooliganism! Delinquency! Officer Parker! I just caught these two degenerates violating statute number...
Jennifer!
Daddy! 476D!
Open mouths?
And tongues.
You've gone too far, Jennifer.
What's the big deal? It's only hormones.
Stop! We don't use words like that in this town.
I'll deal with you later, young lady. We're gonna have a long talk about the Citizen Plus program.
What?
Oh, come on.
Officer, give Mr. McFly a 476D's worth of demerits. I'll tend to your wayward
Yes, ma'am. And this is for getting my daughter in trouble with Citizen Edna. Now keep out of trouble, or Citizen Brown will come down on you like a brick wall.
McFly!
Hey, Jennifer. Are you still angry with me?
Angry? Nah. The threat of being Citizen Plus was worth it just to see my dad's veins go all purple like that.
Great, because I gotta go.
Jeez, Martin, what's gotten into you? Booze, dogs, necking in public? It's like you're a different guy today. A way cooler guy.
I know this is gonna be hard to believe, but I'm the same guy I've always been. It's everyone else who's messed up. And stop calling me Martin. It's Marty.
Well, Marty. What's next on the agenda? Knocking over banks?
Maybe. What's a guy gotta do to get in trouble around here?
I think you're about to find out.
You, citizen. Get out of here, Jen.
Not a problem.
Are you Martin Seamus McFly?
Yes?
We have a warrant for your detention.
Detention?
You've accrued over 15,000 demerits in the past 24 hours.
Cool.
Is it young Mr. McFly is being branded as a criminal of weak moral character cool?
I'm not weak.
But you are in a heap of trouble.
Trouble?
Oh my, yes. But don't worry, we're here to take care of you.
Like your Citizen Plus program took care of Biff?
Perhaps. The program is in need of new volunteers. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. First, let's see what Citizen Brown has to say about your particular strain of antisocial behavior.
You're taking me to Citizen Brown?
Immediately. Officers, away with him.
Yes, ma'am.
It's about time.
I always knew your goody two-shoes A+ student act was too good to be true.
いよいよ特に会えるってことですね。長かったな。いや、今回のパートはちょっと笑い死ぬかと思ったんですね。
Come in, citizen. Martin McFly, age 18, resident of Sector L, Father George, Mother Lorraine, president of the Junior Brown Brigade, recipient of a full-ride scholarship to Strickland College, winner of the Courthouse Challenge Deportment Award, 0 demerits until this morning. The obvious question, Mr. McFly, is... what happened to you?
Gotta believe me, Doc. I only did it to get your attention.
Doc. Interesting. You regard me as a doctor, indicating awareness that you're suffering from some variety of mental disorder. That's a hopeful sign, Martin. Of course, I'm not actually a doctor, but I do have the tools to turn you around and put you back on the road to societal normalization. Shall we begin with a few questions to establish a baseline?
いやけど1931年まで一緒におったってことだよね。
Whatever. Let's get through this nonsense so I can set you straight.
You'll set me straight? Explain.
I know this is gonna be hard for you to swallow, Doc, but I'm not from around here. I'm from a different timeline where Hill Valley isn't all screwed up and there aren't these crazy rules and my dad's not a snoop and my mom's not a drunk and you're my best friend in the whole space-time continuum.
An old fogey like me? Your best friend?
Yes! And Doc, I need you to get me back there.
So you believe this interview is really more about me than you?
Yes!
You went to all this trouble just to deliver a message to me in person?
Yes!
A cry for help, as it were.
Yes! No, wait.
Tell me, Martin. Is your mother on the sauce again?
Forget my mother. She's not the issue here.
Don't ever forget your mother, Martin. Your parents are your superiors, and respect for one's superiors is absolutely essential to the Hill Valley Order. I'm surprised your father hasn't set you straight on this point. He's shown himself to be a very obedient and cooperative citizen.
You mean a warped citizen? He's supposed to be a science fiction writer, not a peeping Tom. And you're supposed to invent a time machine.
Time machine?
Yeah, Doc, listen to me. You don't remember it, but you built a time machine out of a DeLorean.
Why?
Well, just for the hell of it, I guess. Plus, the steel frame of the DeLorean, dispersal, I don't know. It was important for some reason.
Fascinating.
Yes, yes, it is fascinating. It's amazing, it's incredible. But you don't know it because you've never invented it. You're not the real Doc Brown. You gotta believe me.
And this is because?
Everything got screwed up when I went back in time to 1931.
Sounds like this time machine is a very impractical and dangerous invention.
Yes, I mean, no. What I mean is it's messed up a lot of things, but first, it made a lot of things better. Like my mom and my dad. It was only thanks to your time machine that they ever became successful and happy.
So they're happy.
But they're not, because you summoned me back in time and somehow your timeline got messed up and everybody else is along with it.
I see.
No, you don't. Think back. Don't you remember me? We knew each other when you were 18. I'm Michael Corleone.
Incredible.
Oh.
This case is more serious than I imagined.
うっせえよ。なんで覚えてないんや。
think I'm crazy. I guess maybe I sound crazy, but you gotta believe me.
Calm down, Martin. I'm not blaming you for anything. The failure is ours, not yours. Obviously, there was a drastic flaw in your social conditioning.
God, you don't understand.
No, I don't understand yet, but I want to. I want to get at the root of your problem. Keep talking.
17の時に映画見たか見てないかだけでこんなに世界変わるってことやばくない？
Take your time. Look around the room. Perhaps something here will stimulate your memory.
Broccoli? Toku.
Something about that clock looks familiar. It's all the same stuff I saw on my dad's monitors. I think. The whole town is under surveillance.
What?
So that's what Judge Brown looked like. I never actually saw him.
Of course not. He died before you were born. He was my biggest supporter, after my wife, of course.
That's a switch. Last time I saw your younger self, you and your dad had just had a big falling out over your decision to become an inventor instead of a lawyer. Isn't that right?
An impressively detailed illusion. Keep talking.
Okay.
Look, Doc, I mean, Citizen...
No. Focus outward, not on me. Use the objects in the room as points of reflection. I wish to observe your thought processes.
No.
Something about that clock looks familiar. Hey, this is your fish tank.
Yes, that is my fish tank.
It looks much better without all the bacteria.
What? Edna just had it cleaned.
Yeah, but in 1931 it was full of bacteria that we used to make rocket fuel. Remember?
Bizarre fantasy life. Go on. Proceed.
覚えてるやろ。さすがに。
Wow, that is cool. The sound, it's kind of lulling. Right, wait, what was I doing?
催眠術これぶち壊せ。
That's no way to treat such a fine guitar.
何ギターを捨ててでも守りたい何かはあるでしょう。このこっちんこっちんでこっちんこっちんされてるんじゃないの？エドナに。そういうことなんでしょ？ていうかさ、今更になってないけど、裏路地入った時に1個だけレンガの場所あったじゃないですか。なんでしょうね。
You still got the movie ticket.
Indeed I do. A memento of my first date with Edna. I took her to see The Virtuous Husband.
And you never saw Frankenstein. You were supposed to go see Frankenstein that night. It was gonna give you the inspiration you needed to pull off your big demonstration at the Hill Valley Expo.
Inspired by Frankenstein? How whimsical. Not to mention it. My darling wife was all the scientific news I've ever needed. From my successful demonstration at the 31 Expo all the way up to my cutting-edge Citizen Plus program.
Successful? It was supposed to be a failure.
Einstein?
Okay, take a look at this picture of Einstein here.
The dog? Harboring dangerous animals is a municipal offense.
Yeah, they told me, but you harbored this very same animal once, a long time ago. Remember the test run of your rocket car? Einstein landed on the roof of the courthouse.
I do recall something of the sort, but naturally it couldn't have been the same dog.
There wasn't anything natural about it. Einstein's a time traveler too, thanks to your invention.
Stop trying to confuse me! My whole life has been dedicated to the practical use of technology to shape a more efficient, orderly society. Ask anyone. It's a fact. You can look it up.
You know better, right? Emmett?
Wrong. Do you see this picture? I keep it close by me to remind me of the moment when my life's course became clear. August 25th, 1931. The day I single-handedly captured Kid Tanner, the scourge of Hill Valley.
Single-handedly?
And not, incidentally, the day I caught the eye of Edna Strickland, my scientific muse and the love of my life. Take a look. What you see there is a young man who understands his destiny.
That's not what I see.
What do you see?
ん？写真っていうか、あれか。新聞を。
Wow, I never noticed this before, but Edna definitely had the hots for you, didn't she?
Hots, yes. Edna was the first member of the fair sex to see something special in me.
She saw something, all right, and she ran with it. Remember him?
Arthur McFly. Your grandfather, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, you and I served a subpoena to him back in 31.
Preposterous.
Looks to me like a kid who's all psyched about his new invention.
That's where you're wrong. Although my rocket car had accidentally captured Kid Tanner, it was also a widely impractical and dangerous idea that would have triggered unimaginable consequences had I pursued it further. Luckily, Edna came along and channeled my newfound fame into more practical pursuits.
Could that be? I think it is.
What?
It's me, and you, the other you.
It is me, and you. But how? Michael? It's impossible.
No, it's science. Your science, Doc.
In this other world, the one you say you come from, am I happy there?
Very happy. You've got two great sons.
Sons?
Yes, and a fantastic wife.
Not Edna?
Not even remotely. And your invention. Jeez, Doc, you can go anywhere you want to. Anywhere in time. You're the luckiest guy in the universe.
And what about Hill Valley?
Hill Valley? You know it's got problems. A little bit of urban decay here, a little bit of crime there. It's a normal city. People are happy, mostly. And even when they're miserable, they're not miserable like they are in your Hill Valley.
Stop! There are no miserable people in my Hill Valley.
Give me a break. You don't really believe.
My citizens lead lives of order and peace. Nobody worries. Nobody complains.
Only because they're afraid to. Jeez, open your eyes, will you? You and Edna have got them all terrorized.
That's Mrs. Brown to you, Sonny.
Doc.
Kindly address me as Your Honor. We worked for over 50 years, my wife and I. Every waking moment devoted to ridding Hill Valley of vice and disorder. And you dare to claim that our citizens are unhappy?
Yeah, I do. I've seen it. They're just too afraid to speak up.
Afraid? Afraid of what?
Afraid of the consequences of their actions, Doc. You run this place like it's a police state.
Nonsense.
I can prove it.
All right then, time travel boy. You do that. And until you do, I'm going to treat your wild story as just that. A story told by a madman. And I've determined that the best treatment is simply to let the insanity run its course.
So, is the interview over? Should I leave?
Please do. I'm very busy. I've got a city to run.
Fine, but I'll be back with proof.
ちゅうかもうそこの歯車になんかぶち込んだら終わりじゃね？
Doc wants proof that Hill Valley isn't the perfect place he thinks it is. One smoking gun coming up. Dad!
Pop out the tape, son. I think it's done rewinding.
Whoa, take it easy. Sit here.
Guess I blacked out for a minute there. Fell out of my chair.
Fell nothing. Somebody whacked you.
Whacked me? Impossible. We take great pride in the fact that incidences of physical violence in Hill Valley have fallen to virtually...
Who did it? Can you tell me?
This can't be happening.
There's gotta be a clue around here somewhere.
秘密のビデオ。
The monitor's dead. The monitor's dead. The monitor's dead. The monitor's dead.
What?
The monitor's dead. The monitor's dead.
じゃあ電源入れてこいなってこと？もろに狂気が。
That's not one of our bats, is it?
No. McFlys never use aluminum bats. Curious.
Oh, wait, don't touch it. It's evidence.
Of what? Oh, why would anyone do a thing like that to a nice Sector L citizen like me?
What's the last thing you remember?
I was sitting right here, copying another incriminating scene onto my tapes. My tapes! What happened to my tapes?
Stay calm, Dad.
Are they on the floor? Do you see them? They're in a box marked raw footage.
リサイクルボックスの中じゃない？違うか。これないもんね。ゴミ。ないです。はい？正面にか。
Attention, citizens! This domicile is in violation of Civic Ordinance CZ-36 and has been placed in protective quarantine until corrective measures can be taken. Please back away from the house and have a nice day.
What the hell?
Don't violate the perimeter, son.
ゲートの中なんかやってるっぽいっすね。長女を現実に引き戻す何か探そう。武器と動機。武器はバットでしょ？動機？ビデオケース。
Here it is. Raw footage.
Thank heavens.
Wait a minute.
You see, I told you were just jumping to conclusions. All these dark suspicions about thieves and attackers when all the time it was just...
empty.
What?
There's no tapes.
But I'm sure they were in there before.
Before whoever it was whacked you in the head and took them.
Oh my gosh, I've been mugged. Mugged in Hill Valley. They can't get away with it. Oh!
Don't worry, Dad. We'll get to the bottom of this.
Who could have done this to me?
誰？エドナ？母さん？母さんだ。
Mom seems pretty angry with you.
Your mother may be a little unbalanced at the moment, but you don't believe she'd bash me in the head?
Well, not to steal a bunch of videotapes.
Oh, it's no use. The tapes are gone. All I can do is hope against hope they don't surface and land me in trouble.
Come on, Dad. We can't just give up. I mean, maybe there's some more clues around here.
What's the use? Even if we find out who took the tapes, we're not going to be able to get them back without attracting attention to ourselves.
There's gotta be something we could do to get our hands on those tapes.
Well, we can make new ones.
We can?
Sure. It may take a while, but if you're willing to help your old man out, it shouldn't take us more than, say, 6 months.
6 months? But I need those tapes now.
You need the tapes.
What I mean is...
正義のタッチ。
It's the principle of it. You know, if we let the thief get away with his crime, it sets a bad example for other thieves.
You said you needed the tapes.
I gotta give it to Citizen Brown. I told him I was gonna furnish him with proof that Hill Valley isn't as happy as he thinks it is. And I was in his office, just before I came here.
You had an interview with Citizen Brown?
It wasn't easy to get, believe me. I had to break all kinds of rules.
You've been breaking rules?
Harboring stray dogs, kissing girls in public, getting caught with Mom's flask.
That is the most far-fetched story I've ever heard.
It's true.
You forget I'm your father. I know your history.
Yeah, well, history's changed.
Prove it.
待って。秘密のビデオね。ここにはけどもないってことやろ。ないよね。長寿にデメリットを見せよう。君にはあれがある。ああ、そういうことか。ああ、どれだけ違反をやらかしたかっていうことを証明しろってことね。ほらよ。
Read him and weep.
Demerits, but
it was the only way.
I don't understand.
Dad, listen to me. I mean, really listen. You and I both know that things aren't right here. Citizen Brown might have started with good intentions, but his Hill Valley's just made everybody miserable.
Shh! You said that to him?
Basically, yeah.
Oh, there go our privileges.
No, wait, I got him to listen, Dad, and he's gonna make things right for you and Mom and all of us. I can't explain how. You're just gonna have to trust me on this.
Okay.
But first I have to show him your tapes, to prove my point.
Oh no, 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 no.
Dad.
This scheme of yours, maybe you know what you're doing, I can't say. But leave me out of
Dad.
it. I don't like trouble. I can't handle it. It's not in my genes.
But...
おじいさんのためにそんなことないのに家族のためにじゃない
Think of your family.
I am. And I don't want to see my family relocated to Sector X with all the other hopeless cases.
Do it for your father.
My father?
Yeah, Arthur McFly.
I know his name.
Didn't he have something to do with putting away Kid Tannen, you know, way back when?
Yes. Yes, he did. Where do you hear about that? It was way back before Citizen Brown cleaned up the town, before I was even born. Everyone lived in terror of Kid Tannen and his goons. But Dad stood up to him. He had evidence of Kid's guilt, see, and he risked his life to deliver it to the authorities.
What?
Never be afraid to do the right thing. That's what he always used to tell me.
And what are you doing?
Trying to remember which is the right feed.
Feed to what?
To the surveillance camera, the one in the yard.
Wait a minute. You have a surveillance camera trained on yourself?
Of course, gotta cover all bases. Help me figure out which monitor I'm on.
なるほど。
That it?
You're looking for the one that's trained on us.
これじゃない
Oh, wait, never mind. That doesn't look right.
違うか。あ、違う。違うね。これや。
Hello?
There, that looks like us. So the surveillance tape must be on this VCR. This must be before the attack. Let's see. I remember cleaning the playback heads at 5:30. The attack couldn't have been very long after. Oh, it's Biff! But it can't be him. The Citizens Plus program has rendered him as gentle as a kitten. Huh?
ノック優しいんだ。
I can't understand it. That's not the way he's supposed to behave. Why, even the old Biff would never...
Wait, what's that weird flashing on his wrist?
Let's find out. I knew this zoom and enhance feature would come in handy someday. Cost me a bundle at the hobby shop.
It's his digital watch. I wonder why it's doing that. Hey, wait, stop the picture. Can you zoom in anymore? X11.
You know what that means?
Not yet.
Lorraine!
Don't lay into me, George. I've got something very important to say, and then I'm going to be leaving again.
I've got something important to say, too. I was attacked and robbed.
It's always about you, isn't it? You can't just wait and listen to my news. Oh, no. You have to go and beat me to the punch.
That's right. You two sort things out. I've got some business to attend to.
I'm more together than I've been in months, George. For your information, I haven't had a drink all day.
Biff!
Whoa, settle down there, fella.
You beat up my dad.
Do we have a problem here, citizens?
No, officer. Just a little misunderstanding. I'm sure we can work it out. Right, Martin?
Sure.
Okay.
Let
me know if you need any help, Mr. Tanner.
Now let's see if we can get to the bottom of this.
Yeah, let's. Why'd you hurt my dad, Biff? He never did anything to you in this timeline.
Timeline? What are you talking about?
Don't play dumb. I saw you on camera.
I can't hurt anybody. Thanks to Citizen Plus, I blow chunks whenever I even think about doing bad stuff.
いやいや、わざとらしいやろ。
See?
If you didn't beat up my dad, then where have you been for the last couple of hours?
Well, I was...
What?
That's strange. I don't remember.
What's the last thing you remember before your memory loss?
Well, I was handing out flyers for the Citizen Plus program, just like I'd been doing all day. I just finished giving some leftover bologna to a cute little squirrel when Miss Edna came by.
Edna?
Yeah. She wanted to run a diagnostic on my Citizen Plus watch. I must have fallen asleep or something, because when she was done, it was an hour later. And then your mom came by.
皆さんお気づきでしたか？ドクがこの時計を装備していたこと。
So the last thing you remember before my dad got beat up is Edna fiddling with your watch?
Yeah, that does sound pretty bad, doesn't it?
Biff, your watch. Does X11 mean anything to you?
X11? Is that a new band or something? I don't go in for that new hippity-hoppity stuff.
It's not a band, Biff. It's a mode on your Citizen Plus watch.
Weird. I've never seen it look like that. Heck, I can barely get this thing to stop blinking. See?
Hmm? X とは、あ、モードボタン？
Cool.
あ、ちょ。
I've got a few more questions, Biff.
All right, Martin.
Biff, your watch. Biff? Okay, that's weird. Did you attack my dad? Now we're getting somewhere. Why'd you attack my dad? You must have been hypnotized. Who put you up to this? Guess that'll have to wait until after I get the tape. Where's my dad's tape? Recycling bin?
あー、なるほど。
Could you do me a favor and go get my dad's tape?
もういった。
Hey, Mr. Tannen. What's up? Is that McFly kid bothering you? Hey, you can't go in there! Hey!
Oh! Holy smokes. What happened to him?
I don't know. No one's ever jumped into the recycling bin before.
Well, where does it go?
That information is above my pay grade. Oh, jeez. I'm in a lot of trouble now. Don't move a muscle, McFly. I gotta go tell Citizen Brown about this.
俺も行くぜ。
I've got a really bad feeling about this. Well, here goes nothing.
Gosh, ma'am, did I do something wrong?
Did I do something? Mr. Tannen, I put a lot of work into honing you as the first Citizen Plus. What on earth possessed you to assault a police officer and dive headfirst into the recycling bin?
Did I do all that?
Lord, I thought your father was dim.
No, really, I don't remember doing anything like that. The last thing I remember, I was showing that nice McFly kid my watch. Then, blam, I'm down here and you're yelling at me.
McFly? McFly.
Strickland.
Oh, hi, Martin.
気のいいビフや
Give
な。
me the tapes, Edna.
Mr. Tannen, please restrain our guest.
Biff, stop! Stop! Oh no. Come on, Biff, snap out of it. Ah!
動かせないか。どうしよう。
Come on, Biff, snap out of it.
アイテム使えへんのか。クロロフィルム、フォルムや。
Knock it off. Come on, Biff, snap out of it. Ah!
じゃあどうしたらいい？エドナ？
Edna, what are you doing?
What I've always done. Keeping Hill Valley safe from hooligans like you and your father.
Oh dear, Mr. Wilson. You have been a naughty boy. Biff, isn't that the license plate to your car?
Sheila?
Huh? Tannen, focus.
ビル。
Hey, look over there. It's beer.
Beer? What's going on?
Biff Howard Tannen, obey your programming. You see, Mr. McFly, thanks to the enhancements I've made to the Citizen Plus program, I can bring even the most rabid of dogs to heel.
多分
It's
これ
no
作っ
use
たの
struggling,
は
Mr. McFly. With his theta
ど
amplified
こやろう？
state,
なんで
Mr. Tannen is more
支配
than
さ
a
れてる
match
の？
for your youthful vigor.
そもそもが前から催眠状態になったみたいな。
Snap out of it. Ah!
音系じゃないの？わからない。
Snap out of it. Ah!
Hit please. 興味を引くものがあるぞ。普段のビフが欲しくてたまらないもの、お金？おっぱい酒。おっぱい酒。
So much vice and disorder. And to think, Emmett actually wanted to shut down the X11 initiative.
あ、こうやって見渡す。ちょっと待って。あ、こうやって見渡せる。おっぱい。
Look! Girly mags!
Boobies! Where am I?
Tannen, I didn't go behind my namby-pamby husband's back so you could wallow in your vices.
誰か。
Ow.
ピンボール。タバコ。
Biff, Aren't those your favorite cigars?
Cubans?
お、覚醒した。
Tannen, listen to me.
Babes. Booze. What the fuck?
なんかけど本当にビフっぽい顔するよね。
Tannen, get up, you useless slacker.
Come on, Edna, give the poor jerk a break.
A break? You sound like my wishy-washy husband, always trying to find the good in people, never wanting to accept the fact that some people are just born bad.
Maybe, but that doesn't give you the right to turn them into zombies. Now, give me my dad's tapes so I can...
You mean those tapes I erased while you were struggling with my zombie?
What? Come on.
Utopias are fragile things, Mr. McFly. Especially when overseen by minds as distractible.
ただ今この瞬間も撮っているとしたら
No.
Edna!
Doc? Emmett, what are you doing here?
I came down here to investigate a troubling report involving Mr. Tanner.
Doc, you gotta stop her. She...
Silence!
Okay.
I was concerned there might be a flaw in my Citizen Plus program. Imagine my surprise when I found my wife perverting my life's work. Is this what it's all been about, Edna? All those years? All our struggles to cure society's illnesses? Just to create a world where free will can be turned off with a flick of a switch?
Oh, please, Emmett. You wanted this just as much as I did. Remember? If only we could tell someone to stay off the grass, and so help us, they would never tread foot on a well-manicured lawn again. That's what Citizen Plus does. It makes rules unbreakable. I only gave it the slightest of changes.
Enough! We will not have this discussion here.
But...
Go home and wait for me.
Fine.
Doc.
どうした
Father, what have I done?
I'm sure he wouldn't blame you for all this, Doc.
He was so happy when I gave up my childish dreams in favor of Edna's more practical pursuits. Are you proud of me now, Father?
Doc, don't be so hard on yourself. This Hill Valley may be a little messed up. Okay, a lot messed up, but you were just trying to help people.
Or was I just entranced by the challenge of transforming the human psyche like so many chemicals?
I'm sorry about Edna, Doc. She didn't seem so bad back in 1931.
No, she wasn't. When we were first dating, she was so spirited, principled, compassionate. When did I lose her? Enough wallowing. What's done is done. It's time to look forward.
てか、もともとそんなに気に入ってなかったよね。
Maybe, but maybe not.
What?
Your notebook from the other timeline.
Not this foolishness again.
Look, you can use it to repair the time machine and fix all this so it never happened. Everyone could be back the way they're supposed to be. You, Edna, Jennifer, my parents. Doc, you once told me if you put your mind to it, you could accomplish anything. Well, accomplish this.
There's a lot of empty pages.
The only one you need is right here.
Idea はあったってこと?
Great Scott. Martin, this could work. It'll take time, of course, but once it's done, we'll have all the time in the world.
Doc?
Martin, we must get started at once. Come on!
We bring Einie along.
The dog, yes, of course. You know, I used to love dogs before Edna came along.
You don't say.
I'll go ahead and start preparing a lab. Edna will be furious, but who cares? We've got a time machine to fix. Woohoo!
よかったね。で、これで OK かな？
Don't worry, boy. I'll get you out of here in no time. What is it, Einie?
McFly.
Hey, Biff. You okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. Better than I've been in a long time, you know?
So you remember...
That witch making me do stuff? Yeah, she'll get what's coming to her. No one tells Biff Tannen what to do. No one.
Hey, I'm the guy who snapped you out of it.
Really? Because all I remember is a punk kid who thought it'd be funny to make me jump down a hole.
自分これ言ったくない。あ、ちょ。
I hope I don't run out of rock.
品切れちゃいます。
Down, Biff. Stay. All right.
McFly.
Oh, crap.
All right, McFly. Time to race the music.
Face. It's face the music, you idiot. Einie, sick him. Place your bets.
What the?
この表情するな。
Why I took so long? Biff came around and jumped me. I totally laid him out with the old
Martin McFly.
Edna?
It's almost impressive how many years of work and planning you nearly ruined in just a few short hours.
Where's Doc?
Doc. My husband is in a better place.
Better place? What have you done to him?
Relax, Martin. We've got everything under control.
ちょっと待って。時計仕掛けになってるやん。嘘めっちゃ気になるな。なんで再教育されてんの音楽流れたらバイオレンスにスーパーバイオレンスになるんかな。
Here's the real story. I'm a Marty McFly from an alternate timeline.
Edna, why?
Because you're
時計
weak,
仕掛け
Emmett.
のオレンジみたいな。
What can I say? She's my muse.
I'm not sure I like where this is going.
It's almost embarrassing how devoted he is to me.
You gotta believe me, Jennifer. This whole town's gone crazy, and Citizen Brown and I are the only ones who can fix it.
There is no future for us.
いやー、まあジェニファーのこともあるし、いよあと2つのエピソードですね。ここの時代で最後まで行く感じなんか。エピソード5はまた別なんすかね。まあけど全部が繋がってる感じやからな。最終的には全部解決してっていうところに向かうとは思うんですけれども。 なんとも見たことあるシーンが気になって仕方ないな。ちょっと次回楽しみですね。どんなディストピアが待っているとか。はい。ではでは、今回もご視聴いただきありがとうございました。また、次回ですね、パート4でお会いいたしましょう。ご視聴いただきありがとうございました。おやすみなさい。